Luffy's paw. By the time Luffy stepped out onto the main deck, most of his comrades were already wide awake. Sanji was cooking breakfast and Carrot was sitting at the table eagerly. Chopper and Brook were leaning on the side of the ship, gazing out into the water. "Where's Nami?" Suddenly, he felt something being placed on his head. He turned around to see Nami in her typical clothes, grinning as she put Luffy's straw hat back on his head. "Oh, yeah," Luffy smiled back and touched his hat. "Thanks." "Hey guys," Chopper shouted from the side of the Sunny. "Look." Nami and Luffy ran to the side, and Sanji and Carrot peered their heads out of the kitchen. "It's an island," Luffy exclaimed. "Good job, Nami. Let's just hope we can find cola there," Sanji remarked. "Breakfast's ready." "Food." Luffy and Chopper sang together as everyone except Nami rushed into the kitchen. Nami's paw. Nami went into her room, grabbed her binoculars, and came back out to view the island. There appeared to be a decently sized town near the shore, along with a dock with several ships boarded. There was a large factory in the distance with a giant banner that read Cola. She put down the binoculars and took a step back. Right when we really need cola, there's suddenly an island that has a whole factory of it. That's almost a little too coincidental. Something doesn't feel right. Luffy suddenly appeared next to her with a piece of meat and she jumped a little. "Luffy." Nami grabbed her chest and sighed. "You gotta stop scaring me like that." Luffy grabbed her binoculars with one hand and looked at the island while still eating with the other hand. "Whoa. Look at that huge cola factory. This is like some kind of miracle or something." "Yeah, it is," Nami replied, her suspicion continuing to rise. He handed her the binoculars. "Ah, well, I guess this makes things a lot better now, right?" Nami didn't respond. Luffy frowned. "Hey, you should probably eat something before we get there. Want some of this meat?" Luffy handed her the half-eaten drumstick, and she widened her eyes in surprise. He's never shared food with anyone before. "Ah." Nami blinked and tentatively took the food out of Luffy's hands. Thank you. "No problem," Luffy replied. "There's more in the kitchen anyway." Nami smiled and ate the remainder of the meat off the bone. Luffy went back into the kitchen and Nami looked at the island once again through the binoculars. Everything looked the same, except the factory banner that once said Cola. Now said Luffy's love. Something is definitely wrong with this place. Luffy's paw. Sunny was rapidly approaching the island, and Nami called everyone to the main deck. "Alright, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a bad feeling from this place. I want you all to look at the island and tell me what you see." Sanji went first. "I see women. Beautiful women everywhere. I'm coming for you, lovely ladies." "What are you talking about, Sanji?" Chopper asked. "I see a bunch of trees with cotton candy on them. My mouth is watering." "I see panties," Brooke spoke quietly. "Yo ho 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 ho." Carrot widened her eyes. "Sanji, why are there a whole bunch of your amazing dishes scattered all over the island? I wanna go there." "Wow, where did all those meat shops come from?" Luffy asked as he too looked at the island. "And where did the cola factory go?" "Just as I thought," Nami sighed. "There's something up with this island. It's like it shows you what you want to see most in the world." "Alright, here's the plan. Luffy and I will go check this place out. The rest of you need to stay on Sunny no matter what you see or hear." "Why you and Luffy?" Sanji asked. Are you sure you want to go out there, Nami Swan? Luffy and I could. I'll be fine, Sanji-kun, Nami responded. Luffy has to go. If I told him to stay here, he definitely wouldn't listen. And I have to go because I think I can keep my eyes on Luffy the best. She's really gotten protective, Luffy thought. She didn't even let me go to Big Mom's territory on my own. Sunny reached the dock of the island, and unlike the last time he saw it, Luffy realized that the other ships were gone. All right, Luffy exclaimed as he leapt of the Sunny and onto the sandy shore. A new adventure. Nami's paw. Luffy turned to face Nami, who was still aboard the ship. Come on, Nami. His arm stretched up to her and wrapped around her waist. Up, Luffy, you don't have to. Luffy laughed as he pulled her down to him. When she landed next to him, she blushed and slapped Luffy's arm away. Don't you ever do that again. Together, they crossed the beach and continued deeper into the island. Where stories live. Discover now.